Navigating change and mastering transitions and doing what it takes to make our dreams come true is inherently hard and painful. Do you happen to know what makes it even harder and more painful? Self-criticism. And that's today's topic, self-criticism. Hello and welcome back to day 9 in the Making Hope Happen series. I'm Lori Mage, and this is the 100-day challenge where I'm sharing 100 of my favorite tools, tips, and ideas to help you and me more effectively navigate change, master our transitions, and make our dreams come true. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Now, self-criticism. If you, like myself at times and so many others, talk badly to yourself and criticize yourself because you think it will help you have more willpower, that it will help you bounce back more quickly when you fall off track, or that it will help you achieve your goals sooner, you'd be wrong. Study after study shows that self-criticism is consistently associated with less motivation, not more, less control, not more. An example of this is a study that they did at Carleton University. I think it's in Ottawa, Canada, I think. What they did in the study is that they tracked the procrastination habits of students across an entire semester. And what they found was at the beginning of the year, a lot of students put off studying for their first exam. But what's interesting is that not every single student made it a habit to procrastinate on studying across the entire semester. So what was the difference? What did they find? What they found was that the students who were harder on themselves, they were really negative and they criticized themselves for procrastinating on their first exam, they were more likely to procrastinate on later exams than students who simply forgave themselves. Forgiveness, not guilt, helped them get back on track with their studying. And research has found that this is true when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to trying to stick to a budget, trying to quit smoking, or trying to be on time to meetings or events consistently. Whether we're starting a business, becoming a parent or a grandparent for the first time, or we're navigating a divorce or a layoff, maybe we're transitioning into retirement or beginning a brand new workout program for the 100th time. What we want to do in these scenarios is we want to hold really high standards for ourselves. We want to have a vision of what it means to be the best grandparent I could possibly be. We want to have a good vision of ourselves of what it looks like to show up consistently to do these workouts, right? We want to have high standards for that. And simultaneously, it's also really, really, really important to practice self-kindness when we inevitably fall short on those high standards. And self-kindness means that the constant self-judgment and self-criticism stops. That's self-kindness. And that's what we want to strive for, is self-kindness. Self-kindness is about looking to understand our weaknesses and our shortcomings, to learn from them, to understand them instead of condemning them. And self-kindness, it's about soothing and comforting our troubled hearts and our troubled minds. Here's the thing, is I'm absolutely convinced that no one likes to screw up and no one likes to break promises to themselves or to others. So self-kindness, it's about acknowledging the pain we experience when shit hits the fan, right? Or we don't show up quite the way we want to. And what we want to do in those moments is just acknowledge it and ask ourselves, what does love, what does kindness look like for me here? Right? What does love, what does kindness look like for me here? It's saying to yourself, this sucks, right? Owning that, acknowledging that. This sucks. How can I best care and comfort myself in this moment? Maybe that means you need a nap. Maybe that means you need a laugh, so you got to put on some Seinfeld or something. Or maybe it's a stroll in the park. But here's the thing we do know. Berating yourself, criticizing yourself is not going to help you get on track any sooner. Loving yourself will. And this is not only true for you, but it's also true for how we treat others. If you're in a role where you're supporting a loved one, a child, an employee, perhaps a client, and they're going through change or transition of any kind, there are 4 things we should aim for and try to keep in mind when we're supporting them. 1, any change or transition, whether it's self-initiated or not, requires learning. That's the first thing. Everything requires learning. The second thing, learning requires making mistakes, enduring failures, and experiencing setbacks, right? That's just part of the learning process. Number 3, berating people for mistakes, failures, and setbacks doesn't help. It doesn't help. But being kind and loving while maintaining high standards does. So, how do you tend to respond to mistakes, failures, and setbacks for yourself and for others? If we want to get good at navigating change, mastering transitions, and making our dreams come true with ourselves and with others, it's important to not only maintain high standards, but it's just as important to maintain a high level of kindness and care for ourselves and others through that process. Well, that's it for today. Self-criticism doesn't help us have more willpower. It certainly doesn't help us have more self-control. What we want to do is maintain those high standards while also being kind to ourselves and others through the process. If you got some value today, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what resonated most with you. If you're really feeling it, please consider sharing it with others. I'm on a mission to help build a happier, healthier, more loving world. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Let's do this. Let's change the world together. And until next time, have fun learning, failing, and loving yourself through the process. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 9, here we go.